When I hear the phrase, I am New York-Presbyterian, I feel like I get to be a part of greatness. This is an institution that's recognized throughout the world, and I get the privilege of working here alongside some of the most amazing things that happen in the medical community.
We are all pieces of this large puzzle, and that makes up the hospital. The people that clean the floors, it's the nursing attendants, it's the techs, it's the doctors, it's all of us together.
And I'm proud of being at NYP. And I want people to take that away, that this person is proud of what he does.
I am NYP means to me giving 100%.
Giving myself to guests 100%.
I go 110% every day.
They choose our facility, our health care, so I'm grateful for that. So my thing is to make sure I comfort them 110%.
We have many fancy buildings. We use innovative technology. Many of us have degrees from elite institutions, but really at the end of the day, our patients experience our organization through its people.
I have been an NYP nurse for more than 20 years. So NYP for me is like second home.
There's pride in my job. I'm working with the smartest, most innovative people probably in the country. And I have the chance to be a part of that.
I feel important to be a part of this hospital because if we're helping people, then we're changing people's lives, and that's amazing.
To me, I am NYP means that I'm accountable for my actions. It's a big responsibility to make sure that our patients are getting the best care and that I'm representing NYP in the best possible light.
When I show up each day, I'm looking to do the best possible job for the patients that are in the hospital. The comfort that they feel just sitting in their bed, warm, cool, whatever it may be, we're responsible for that. I want them to be able to say, they paid attention to the little things.
And then that gives, NYP a good name, Those people care.
We go to great lengths at every step of the way to make somebody know that they're not just here for a surgical procedure or to get medicine, but they're here to be cared about as a whole person, and that we care about their families too.
When I went into medicine and I made that decision, I realized that this wasn't going to be a 9-to-5 job where I go home and I forget about what's going on at work.
When I'm around other individuals who are working hard and putting in those extra hours, going the extra mile, that makes me want to do the same.
It doesn't matter if you show people how smart you are, because, smartness is just innate in you. What's more important is if you choose to be kind.
Every single patient or guest that walks into that hotel is to be treated on the highest level. It comes down to kindness and empathy. Those two words go a very long way.
Really work towards the goal of making our patients' experiences the best that they can be. And that's what I think New York-Presbyterian's principles stand upon.
Our current census in the emergency room is approximately 150 patients. So taking that extra step is sometimes challenging, but that's why I'm here. That's why I decided to be a nurse, and not only to be a nurse, but a nurse at New York-Presbyterian.
I work in pediatric cardiology. This is not a job for me. This is the place to be. I like what I do. I love what I do.
And I just feel good knowing that I'm helping someone else, that I'm not just there to do a job. I'm just not there to, clean and sanitize the room, but I'm there to help, I'm a part of making someone feel a little better. And that, to me, that's all I need.
I'm not a nurse, I'm not a doctor, but I am a person, and those are people in need help. They need someone to talk to too. And I think it's by my right, I own a conversation with the patients, something to make their day go good.
We all become doctors because we treasure the doctor-patient relationship. We think it's very uniquely special, the bond that you form with patients. To really, make a difference in a time in that patient's life, that's really, really important, really critical.
And that when I say that to patients, I'm a nurse and I'll be your nurse today, that creates almost instantly a kind of bond and intimacy. People are willing to tell me things that they may not tell anyone else. because of the trust they put in me as a nurse. And I take that incredibly seriously.
I feel fulfilled knowing that at the end of my shift, I can make someone smile. I can, have an impact on that patient, that when I come to work the next day, they remember me and they say, oh, it's nice to see you, because I know a difference was made.
Every day I go into each room and clean, serve them, talk with them, and I'm honored to do that.
This could be a patient's first time calling New York-Presbyterian, and I'm basically the voice for the hospital, so I'm basically representing it. So it's, all the responsibility of proving that this hospital is great is in my hands.
I was actually a patient about a year ago, so knowing that I could be in one of those hospital beds, I want to make sure I'm in the safest environment I can be in.
My grandmother actually was sick and she ended up passing away, and I just saw the impact that the healthcare staff had on my family. It really is, that compassion and that caring on the human nature side, not just the medical treatment, that actually brought me into this field.
Proud before to work here, but I was even more proud after being a patient here because we really do practice what we preach.
And so many people have told me, you know what? When I was going through what I was going through, I would get to that door and I would pray to see you there. That would make me feel so awesome. So awesome that, you felt the confidence in me that everything's going to be all right, and I have no medical training whatsoever.
And to make sure that everything that you're doing for every patient every single time is up to the highest level of standard.
So you feel proud, because you did some wonderful job in patients' life. They're going to remember forever for the rest of our life.
As doctors, we really try and be as professional as we can, as good communicators, as compassionate as we can be, but at the same time, I think we all realize that we have to function within a team.
My job here is to help people work to their fullest potential, to get them back to their lives, and it doesn't just come from one-on-one, it comes from a full team effort.
I am NYP means family. It means working together.
It's an important thing to come someplace and feel like you're part of a family. Very important.
The tremendous diversity both in the patient population and among us as staff. People from all over the world both work here and are served here, and that makes us a tremendously vibrant community.
Any chance I get, even if it's just a smile to a family member or a patient in the hallway, even if it's just helping someone who looks lost.
Even though I'm fire safety, I focus a lot in the background. When it comes to the patients in the hallway, if they need something, I'm there to help them out.
And I can stop and ask them, can I help you? When you do that, their head comes up and they usually have a smile on their face, somebody's going to give me a hand here. And 9 times out of 10, I can walk them right to that office, to the waiting area, to the emergency room, just for them to find the bathroom sometimes. It's an important moment.
And, whatever you may be able to do for that patient on that particular day, even if it goes, a little away from your normal duties, you try your best to, meet those needs.
People come here and their mom's sick, their dad's sick, they're losing their kid. It's important to try to show them that, listen, I'm not just a face here. I actually care about what you're going through.
Going out of the way to get them a blanket or a cup of ice, I think it makes me sort of appreciate my role as a physician even more, because I know that they appreciate the little things.
I represent NYP, so I want them to look at me and know that I would help them with anything that they need.
I've had family members call me and the patient had expired, but she felt that support when she needed it from us. And I know that she'll take that with her. And she knows that she did the best for her mom. And I think that that's something, a gift that we can give to patients' families, even if things don't always turn out the way we'd want them to turn out.
That we are there for them. Every single day, every single minute. They come first.
When you leave here at the end of the day, you want to make sure that everything you did was to help another human being. That's why we're here every day.
I am NYP.
I am New York-Presbyterian.
I am NYP.
I am NYP.
I am
NYP.
I am New York-Presbyterian.
I am NYP.
I am
NYP.
I am NYP.
I am New York-Presbyterian.